Okay, Jack, here we go. For problem number 1, angle J and angle A are, it's hard to see J, but they're right here. And when two lines intersect, they form two pairs of vertical angles. So you can only have corresponding angles when you look at the two different intersection points of a transversal. So we'll see corresponding angles in a second, I think. B and 144, let me go to red, are right here. And they form what's called a linear pair. So if you have a straight line like this, and then you have a ray emanating from a point on that line, those the two angles that are formed are a linear pair. Okay, and a linear pair are supplementary. That is, they add up to 180. So we're going to see in the second problem number 2 that B and 144 have to add up to 180. Okay, 164 and F, let me go to blue. 164 is right here. No, that's angle F, okay. And 164 is right here. Well, that's another linear pair. Because this angle, or this is a straight line right here, and this is a ray leaving that straight line, so they form a linear pair. Finally, A and B, opposite interior, we usually call them alternate interior. Maybe your textbook's calling them opposite interior. They're opposite sides of transversal, but they're interior to the parallel lines. So A and B definitely are alternate or opposite interior. Okay, so I'm going to go to board 2, paste in the same diagram again. This time I'm going to raise it up, and we're going to look at problem number 2. Let's see, you had, some answers here, so I'm going to paste them in. We'll see if those are right or not. And here's the answers that you had. Let's see how they compare. Okay, so angle A, angle B, well, you got to start with the ones that are easiest to find. So right now, B and 144 have to add up to 180. So 144 plus B equals 180. So B equals 180 minus 144, 36. This is correct. Okay, so I can put a 36 here. The lines are parallel. That's given. So sometimes we might mark that on a diagram with little something like that, or solid arrows to indicate that they're parallel. But that means that when two parallel lines are cut by a transversal, this line right here, alternate interior angles created are congruent, so angle A has to be 36 degrees. So that's correct. Now let's see what else we can find out. These tick marks right here mean that these two angles are equal. These segments are congruent, but let's see what else we got here. Let's see, angle F and 164 are a linear pair. So they're supplementary, which means they add up to 180, which means this has to be 16 degrees for angle F. What have you got? That's correct. So angle F is 16 degrees. That means that angle G has to add up to, angle F and angle G have to add up to 90 because the acute angles of a right triangle add up to 90. So G plus F is 90, G plus 16 is 90, so what do you have for G? G is 72 plus 16, this is not right. Okay, because 16 plus 74 is 90, so G should be 74. Okay, what else have we got? Let's see. We got some corresponding. I'm going to pause the video and make sure I've got these right. Okay, here we go. I was having trouble locating angle J, but angle J and angle A are vertical angles, and vertical angles are congruent. So J has to be 36 degrees. That's correct. Now, here's a tricky one. See these 3 marks here? And these 3 marks here? That means that this triangle, let me mark it in red with straight lines. This triangle right here is an isosceles triangle. And base angles of an isosceles triangle are congruent. I don't know if you've had that theorem yet. But if J is 36, so is this angle right here. So that means that E is what's left over to add up to 180. So 36 plus 36 is 72. Subtracted from 180 will give us angle E. So 2 from 10 is 8. 7 from 7 is 0. 108. So E is 108. That's correct. So 108. Now let's see what else we have here. Okay, so let's look at angle D. This angle right here is 36, and this entire angle forms a linear pair with angle J. So these 2 angles have to add up to the supplement of 36. The supplement of 36, 180 from 36. 36 from 180, 6 from 10 is 4, 3 from 7 is 3, 134, no, 144, 3 from 7 is 4. Okay, so this angle, this entire angle has to add up to 144, but these 2 tick marks indicate that this ray bisects that angle, so angle D is half of 144, or 72. So angle D, 72. I agree with that. What have we got left? H. Where's H? H is here. I'm going to pause the video again and look at H. Okay, same deal. This angle right here forms a linear pair with 144. So this angle is 36. But this is an isosceles triangle. So the base angles are equal. That means this angle equals this angle. So C is 1/2 of the supplement of 36. We already found out that the supplement of 36 is 144. So C is 72. So is this angle, 72. 144 plus 36. Okay, so C is 72. I agree with that. We now know G. H is the last one to find. And it looks like this is the way to do G. By the way, there's other ways to do some of these angles. Like, for example, this where angle D is here, that's a corresponding angle with this 144. So we could have found out this is 144 by using corresponding angles. But anyway, G plus H plus this 36 have to add up to 180 because they form a straight line. So 74 plus H plus 36 has to equal 180. So this is an H. So H plus 10, 110 equals 180. So H equals 180 minus 110, or 70. So this was wrong also. Now, let me double check. 164, 174, 60. Yeah, this is 16. This has to be 74. Yeah, so I think these two were wrong. G and H. And H was probably wrong because G was wrong. Okay, so I think that was all that. Yeah, that was. We didn't have to find J. No, that was it. Okay, so the video's done. I'm going to post it on YouTube and send you the URL.